I've been trying to do this intro for like 25 minutes. I hate filming intros. Let's take another sip of coffee. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna prime our eyelids. Now I'm gonna do this with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This thing is just the best because you really need just a tiny little bit and you're good to go. And your eyeshadow will stick there. So I'm taking just a little bit and going in bit by bit. And as you can see, I even take it up quite far up to my eyebrows because we will be putting on highlighter, baby, and we want that highlight to shine. So then I'm going in with my Naked Urban Decay Basics palette. This one is pretty empty, unfortunately, because it has been my favorite for such a long time. Look at this. So my favorite one, Naked 2, is empty, completely emptied out. And then the next one to it is the Walk of Shame, WOS. And I'm gonna take this because it has a powdery, I can't talk today. I told you, need more coffee. It has a powdery consistency and it's a matte eyeshadow. And it's perfect for setting our primer potion. And I'm going in with a Zoeva, 227. I'm gonna list all my brushes down below. So I'm just taking this all across my lid, all over my lid. And then the other eye as well. So yes, so we primed our lids. We put a little bit of a, you could even use a little bit of setting powder. I use the regular eyeshadow. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna grab a blending brush. This is the Luxe Eye Blender, it's Zoeva as well, 225. These brushes have served me for many, many years and I love them. And I'm going into my, Tartelette in Bloom. That's my other second favorite. That's my current favorite palette because the other one is empty. And I'm going into, let me see, what do we have? There's a color called Smarty Pants, which is a very neutral color. It's here. And I'm gonna dip my brush lightly and then tap it off like so. And I'm gonna go into my crease. Now, this will define your crease just softly. We don't want to do anything too crazy. Now, for lid color, I chose this dude here. It's Urban Decay's, it's one of them, they're baked blushes, I wanted to say. I told you, I can't speak today. So that's the one. It's a baked eyeshadow, and this one is Urban Decay's Easy Baked. It's the perfect gold shimmery shade, and I love it. I love it. I'm going to show you. And as I said, in this case, I'm going to use my finger. Don't get mad at me. But I'm going to use my finger, and I'm just slowly going to put this all over my mobile lid. And I'll put it on your lid. So if you can't reach the corners, which I'm struggling to because I have huge hands, I will take a tiny brush, But I feel like these shimmery shades sometimes best apply with fingers. And honestly, sometimes I don't even have the nerve to use a brush. And then I will go in with another blending brush. This one is the Luxe Soft Crease. It's a very fluffy brush, as you can see. This one is the 221 by Zoeva. I've had these brushes, by the way, for, 2 to 3 years, and they've served me well, and I love them. And I keep washing them, and they keep coming back to their natural shape, so that's really cool. And they don't lose any bristles, which is cool too, because, yeah. And so now I'm blending these two colors, right? And because we didn't wet our brush or our finger, before going into the baked eyeshadow, you will lose a little bit of that intensity, but you can always go back with your finger like I'm doing right now, just lightly, and tap it on to your lid and then blend away what you feel like you need to blend away, It is a bronzy look, so I'm gonna take an eyeliner pencil. This one is, which one is it? Is it Essence? This one is by Essence Cosmetics. It's one of my favorite super affordable drugstore pencils, and I will map out the line with my pencil. Sorry, I have to come closer. I will bring that mirror a little bit in. And so what I do is I will pull on my skin, but ever so slightly. Okay, you don't want to drag on your skin. You will pull just slightly, you know, and then I follow the lash line. Just a tiny little wing, you know. You want to keep it. Oh no, it's not tiny enough. Well, what I meant is it's not. It's too tiny. Yeah. So I want it like this, and then I do the other eye. Oh, sorry, I have to be a little bit closer to the mirror. So the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna define our lower lash line. I will go in back into my basics naked, and I will go in with the color Faint. It's this one here. It's a beautiful neutral matte brown, and I love this guy. I will go in with a Zoeva smudger brush, which has been my best friend forever when it comes to lower lash line. And as I said, it's not about precision. My looks are not about precision. And what I do is sometimes I put on too much, and then I will take a clean brush, or you could take a Q-tip if you will, you know, and just I smooth it out a little bit. And that's that for the eyes. Now you again can take a look if you feel happy about everything. And then what I will do is I will grab my mascara. I use the Maybelline Lash Sensational. This has been my favorite now for 2 years. And I don't intend on changing it because no mascara has ever convinced me more that it is the best on Earth planet. Planet Earth can talk today. So yeah, so I'm gonna coat my lashes. And I will take my time with this one because lashes are so important. All right, now next thing that I'm gonna do is, oh, there's a little bit of mascara here, but I will clean it up later. So my beauty sponge is still wet. I'm gonna use my foundation now. So I'm using a Naked Skin by Urban Decay. This is, if you have dry skin like I do, and I mean super dry skin, use this one if you're going for a natural look, because usually I don't want the makeup to be detectable on my skin because, I don't know, I just prefer it that way. And I feel like this foundation does the job. It's almost not detectable on my face, and it looks amazing, and it stays on all day, and it doesn't make my skin itch like a lot of foundations unfortunately do. And yeah, you can still see skin shining through, and that's what I love about it, because I wanted to keep a little bit of a natural touch, you know, with each and every foundation. I feel this one here definitely gets the job done. And so I'm using my beauty blender, and I'm bouncing in the foundation. Now, if you need extra coverage, and sometimes I need a little bit of extra coverage, I use my Bobbi Brown foundation stick. I love this one because, yeah, first of all, it's super practical. This one is a bit warmer, and I feel like these two together are a bomb combination. And I just dot it everywhere. And then I go back in with the beauty blender. So now I have my coverage, but still my skin, you can see my skin shining through, and that's what I like about it. Now for concealer, I'm going to use MAC Pro Longwear. I know this is a super thick concealer, but I just apply it right underneath the corner of my eyes. I don't go all the way up here because I have wrinkles here, and here, of course, because at 30 something you have wrinkles. That's the way it is. So I just take a little bit just here, close to the tear duct, and then I pat. Use your fingers and pat. So next I'm gonna use my highlighter. It's of course the Mary Luminizer by The Balm. This is like the best thing ever. Now, and the cool thing about this one is it's super fine milled, so even if you're like me, you have fine wrinkles here, you know, when we laugh, I have fine wrinkles here and here. This one will not stick in your lines, you know, and or get stuck in your lines. It will not exaggerate your lines, and I just love this. So I'm gonna take a little bit, tap it off, and I prefer a very Very natural highlight. We don't want to go crazy. And so I will put some here. I can see it even in my light. The lighting here is just so bright I can't see anything. And I will, of course, you know, take it through my eyebrows because we want that highlighter to be up there as well. Now for blusher, I usually don't wear a blusher because I have super red cheeks, and with my light to medium coverage here, you know, it definitely looks like I have a blusher on. So most of the time I don't wear blusher at all. But what I will wear today is a little bit of a contour. And I feel like Valentine's Day definitely deserves a little bit of a contour. So I'm using Illamasqua's eyeshadow in the color Heroine. And it looks like this. For me, it is the perfect, what was I going to say? Contour, yeah. Jesus, I can't talk today. Let me just see. Yeah, and I'm using it with the Eco Tools. However you want to pronounce that. I'm using it with a travel size Eco Tools brush, like this. Oh my God, it's losing a bristle. What a pity. But I've had these for such a long time. So I go in, and as I said, barely touch the brush, and then I will just lightly give myself a contour. And again, you can go in as intense as you want, or you can go in just a little bit like I do. Now for lips, you can do a couple of options. I brought my Tarte, Tartist in the shade Namaste. I do have the travel size version here, which is so beautiful. It's a nudie pink, I'd say, but it's a nude one definitely, with a pinky pink undertone. All right, and I'm back. Sorry, my battery died. So where were we? This is my nude lipstick option for this kind of look because I feel like our eyes are accentuated, but they're not too intense. And so I felt like just using the Tartist, Namaste, I think, was just too nude for me. So I added a little bit of that Cruise lip liner by Urban Decay, which is pinkier. It is a very bluish pink. And so it kind of, you know, pepped up a little bit that nude matte lipstick. So that'll be lip number 1, and I will take off this lipstick right now, and I will show you the same look with a red lipstick just to compare, to have a comparison of what it will look like. All right, you guys, so this is lip option number 2. It's an unbelievably rich red, and I feel it ties the whole look together. Now, you have the neutral eyes, which I love because they're so natural to me, and I don't know, I just prefer this type of a makeup. And then the red lipstick is just popping. It's amazing. It makes you look so polished. It makes you look, I don't know, makes you look so elegant, and I love this type of look, especially with my hairstyle today, which is kind of like wild and not really combed. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I feel like the second lip option has just now become my favorite, and so yeah, I hope you liked this video, and if you did so, please leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up, and of course don't forget to subscribe because there will be more videos coming your way. And if you want me to do a more elaborate look for maybe Valentine's Day, please let me also know, because I mean, that would be definitely something for a good laugh, because I'm really bad at doing elaborate looks. But yeah, still, I'm ready to do it, and I'm willing to do it. And yeah, up until next time, I wish you all a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. I don't know what time it is over there. Take care and see you. Bye!